Hello, Marcus Lim here, and today I've got the Absolute Swamp Thing by Alan Moore, and this is only volume 1. And this is truly considered as one of the masterpieces of the modern comic book era. And so the funny thing is, right, I've never really got around to it until now. Like when I saw that DC is releasing this in Absolute format, I decided, yeah, this is probably the best time to jump on to this. So let's have a look at what's at the back here. It says, so Neil Gaiman says, with these stories, the saga of the Swamp Thing made comics history. Okay. And Clive Barker says, Swamp Thing was a joy on first reading, and it's remained a joy. So this particular Absolute edition, what does it contain? Let's see. It says new coloring for every page. So that's very exciting, you know, because one of the complaints, I guess, is that, you know, in previous like hardcover or paperback editions, the coloring wasn't really up to scratch. I mean, they've done recoloring for lots of other books, like Alan Moore's Watchmen, for instance. But poor Swamp Thing never really got the recoloring treatment until now. So that's good of DC to finally do it. And it says, so it's got around about 15 issues. Okay, so this is only volume 1. And it says it's got a new afterword from Bissette, one of the artists, and as well as some historical behind the scenes stuff. Alright, so it's all very exciting, and as I said, right, the recoloring, that's probably the most exciting aspect of this Absolute release. And I guess, you know, just a bit of background about Alan Moore and Swamp Thing. When he took over the book, I think the history books say that Swamp Thing was down on its last legs, and so he really, you know, managed to yeah, with his talent, he managed to revitalize the book, and yeah, it really paid off. And now 30 plus years later, it's still a modern classic. So here is what it looks like without the slipcase. Okay, that's a slipcase. So that's what it is without the case. Very classy look to it. Alright, so volume 1, Absolute Swamp Thing. And here's the contents. So it starts off with number 20. So this was back in January 1984. Alright, so Saga of the Swamp Thing number 20 goes all the way down to 34. And then they've got an afterword, and I guess you've got extras at the end as well. Alright, so it's got, you can see the original cover from that first issue that Alan Moore took on. Okay, and because I've never really got into this series, I don't actually have any of the paperback collections or hardcover collections to compare it to. So, you know, I can't really show you, I guess, how different the coloring is compared to those previous editions. But I guess, you know, just looking at this, looks pretty good. And I think certainly you can see that there's different artists filling in different art styles. Some work better than others, right? But I guess the main draw obviously is Alan Moore's writing and his story. And you can see that, you know, like Swamp Thing really draws from many different genres. I guess, you know, there's science fiction involved, you know, there's horror, there's the supernatural thriller, there's noir, yeah, so you know, it's really like a lot to like about something. And you can see there's heavy arcane. So let me just flip through this fairly quickly, because it is quite a lot, right? And this covers, you know, like around about 15 issues or so. And I guess there will definitely be more volumes after this. Alright. Okay. So you can see that, you know, other heroes of the supernatural realm also pop up, like the Phantom Stranger, right? Let's see. Okay. Alright, so we come to the end now of this volume 1, and here we've got a special afterword by Stephen Bissette, one of the artists. Okay, and we've got an afterword here, and then here's some extra material, behind the scenes stuff. Okay, early Swamp Thing character sketch. And then here's some guess layouts of the pages. Right, so this is a pretty lengthy afterword, right? Covering a couple pages along with illustrations. And this is an early pen and ink sketch of the Swamp Thing by another artist, John Tobobin. And what's this? It reproduces Alan Moore's original typewritten script for a 2-page spread in the promotional giveaway title. Okay, so this is something for promotion. And that is it. Okay, so there you go. The Absolute Swamp Thing by Alan Moore, Volume 1. Collecting the first 15 issues or so of Alan Moore's classic run. And yeah, as I said, right, this is highly regarded as one of the masterpieces in comic books. Right up there, I would say, with like works like Watchmen or even The Dark Knight Returns. And so it'll be an absolute treat, absolute pleasure to be able to finally experience this in its absolute format glory, right, with all the new coloring. So I really look forward to it, and when future volumes come out, I'll pick them up as well. But until then, thanks for watching this video, and I will see you next time.